Hi all, welcome next video. In this video we are going to learn how we can create a menu sidebar for the ReactJS application. So in the last video we already saw how we can create a React application from a sketch, how we can set up environment for the React development. So continuing with the feature, we are going to see in this video how menu sidebar we can create for the React application. So what we are going to learn here, firstly, the application we created in the last video, we will be merging that application in a Git. We will be seeing a Git check-in and check-out, and application like linking with the Git, basically Git repository, and then we will be making the changes for the menu sidebar, and we will be seeing the demo for that. So after implementation, the sidebar will look like this. Okay, it's like we can see menus bar, list of menus left side, so we can put this sidebar at left, right. Okay, so we have both the ways, but we are seeing here that most left of the side. So what the changes we need to do? So basically we need to add some more classes here. We need to add this install this particular package, React Burger menu, at this particular number, and we will be creating two new files, one for sidebar.js and one for sidebar.css. We'll be putting some HTML code. Okay, we will be putting or adding some CSS, and after that it will be started replicating in our application. Okay, so let's jump into the application and see how it is looking like and how we can create for our application. Okay, so here you can see in the last video we were not able to. Okay, so here you can see we already have checked in this particular repository in a Git, and we have the code ready here for the menu sidebar. So currently no changes are here as I already checked in. So what we can see firstly how it looks like. Okay, so npm start. Okay, so it's 3000 something is running behind. Okay, so this is the sidebar that I recently created. So we have multiple menus. So currently no view is attached with this particular menus, so nothing is opening. But you can see here the URL is getting changed. If you see here update is opening, if you see here create user is opening. Okay, so we will be creating that further, but currently this way we need to implement this sidebar. Okay, so it looks like this. So we have our main application, so we will be implementing in that. This was our test application. If you see, it's a CRMS feature, so we need to implement the same in CRMS main application. Okay, so let it be opened, and let's open one more instance for the Visual Studio Code, so that we can see step by step what changes we need to do for our main application. So that we CRMS, React CRMS is our main application. So let's click on this. Okay, so we have our application is already running. So if you want, we can just run it and see how it is looking right now. So npm start. so we will be closing this one. Okay, so this was the this was our main application, which is currently just showing the basic window for a CRMS app. So we will be adding our changes here in this particular. Okay, so what further we need to do? We need to add sidebar CSS. We need to add sidebar JS, and we made some changes in app.js, and we need to make some changes in index.css. Okay, so let's see how we can add it one by one. So firstly, I just update this particular page. So currently this is not developed, this sidebar is not yet added. So what we need to do, firstly we need to create two CSS, two different files for sidebar. So let's go to our main application, add here new file, sidebar.js. Okay, this one, and one more file is required here, new file sidebar.css, sidebar.css. Okay, so both files have been created. So this file have been created. So what further we need to do, we need to add that particular package that I already shown you here, this one, install react burger menu. Okay, so we will be running this one so that the dependencies can be added in our application. This one is the feature one, so this one is our. So here in react feature, we can see the dependency, what the dependency we used. We had to install this particular. Here we can see react burger menu. Okay, so same will be copying from here. Let's run the same each and our main application. Okay, so we require a new terminal here. So I think, okay, so npm install react burger menu. Okay, so I think before that we need to update the npm firstly. Okay, so let's see what was there here, what we did had. See what I did, I firstly tried to install this particular version. It was giving me some errors because the npm was not updated. Okay, so let me try if it is working. I think it should not be working again. So what we need to do, we need to update the npm. So let me hit it. The version is not coming. Menu at 2.7.1, menu at 2.7.1. It will be giving errors, I think. No, I think it started. Let's see. Yeah, see here, error is coming. So the reason is like npm is not updated at this particular uh, for this particular system. So what we will need to do, we will be putting npm install. Okay, same we put here, npm install, npm installed. Okay, so npm is updated. So what we will need to do now, we can run this particular without the referencing a version. Okay, so this particular will get is installed here. Pointing at the rate 2.7.1 means it is pointing to a version 2.7.1. so rather than pointing a version specific, we can directly install to the latest version by just using that npm install and that particular package name. Okay, so now it has been installed successfully. So what we need to do now, we will be picking up the changes from the our features application to CRMS. So firstly, let's pick up the changes for the index.css. So this is the index.css. So I think this is not there, still the code we will be getting. So index.css, see the code, till the code css is there. So control V, so this change is there now. And app.js, no, current, this is later one. So sidebar.js, I will tell you like how it is working, but before that the changes should be here. Control V. Okay, this is the sidebar.js, and now sidebar css. So control A, control C. So sidebar css, control B, control S. Sidebar js, control S. Okay, so both have been updated. Now app.js, so here we need to update. This is the main one which is actually rendering our sidebar. So app.js, what changes are here? So we need to import this particular sidebar firstly at the top of menu. So here import sidebar from dot sidebar. Okay, and this is the old context, so we will be updating this one also. So we will be putting this particular function. So here this particular function, both app function we are updating. So app, okay, so now this will be returning this. So basically how it is working, just let me tell you firstly. Index.cs is also updated. So basically here and this particular app.css, sidebar.css and index.css, so these both are responsible for styling that particular control. If you see the menus style, text style, border style, that particular menu bar box style, so all the things are getting styles from this particular class. And sidebar.js, this is basically HTML code which is rendering there. Okay, so if you see here, so this is home update. So what are the menus items we need to put, that we are putting here. Okay, so we already from burger menu that we have the package we implemented, like injected here, we are importing a slides. Okay, slide as a menu. So if you see this menu item is coming here, so all these are coming from like managing from React burger menu. And what is happening once we have implemented this particular template, yeah, you can say the component, so this will be rendering here. If you see here sidebar, this sidebar is importing from this dot slash sidebar, means which this particular sidebar.js. Okay, means this particular sidebar. So when we are importing here and when we are putting this and rendering this component here, so whatever the HTML and menu we have created here, that are getting rendered in a main UI, because when we are running the application, this app.js is getting rendered while loading the application. Okay, so now the changes have been completed for this. So let's, this is the feature one. Okay, so we need to run here. So app.js, if we see, so our changes are rendered slide bar imported from dot slide bar. So let's npm is to sorry, so it should be here npm start. So or we can build firstly whether we can see that changes are. Okay, so he's saying that npm then we can use npm then directly, so it will be loading that package. Okay, so it is building successfully. So what we can do, npm start. Let's see. Okay, so changes are reflecting here, means we successfully implemented the sidebar for our application. Okay, so this has been successfully implemented. So what further we need to do? Now we will be pushing these changes on a git. Okay, this one is not saved yet. So let's save it. Okay, so what we will be doing? We will be pushing these changes on a git. So firstly we need to merge. Oh, this one is the React here. Okay, so we have these changes, so we can just stage all the changes. We don't have now any. Edit changes for sidebar, menu sidebar, menu sidebar. Let me check firstly whether it is linked with the git or not. So then only we can decide. So commit stage. So firstly we need to connect it React CRMs. Okay, so a public repository or private repository, how you wanted to connect it with. So I'm just using a private repository. So now it has been successfully created in my git account. So you can see here, firstly we need to like log in on this. So this particular is not authorized. I this one is the right one. Okay, so this has been created, you can see here. So what further been React CRMs. Okay, and we also have React feature which is actually getting used for our uh, test one. This React feature, this is the feature one. Okay, so now the git has been successfully created. Now no changes are displaying here. So what we can do, we can run a terminal, we can see that git push, everything is up to date, means it has been successfully checked in a git. Okay, so that was all for today. Thank you so much for the watching. If you having any issue or concern while developing this menu sidebar, you can ping me on a comment, or you can connect with me through email ID. Okay, I will help you out on that. Thank you so much for the watching. See you on the next video. Thank you.